So we'll get in the middle and give you this beautiful view, and then unfortunately I'm going to have to sign off and go all the way around. Hi everybody, it's Steve, Spices Media, and welcome to the channel, folks. Hi everybody, it's Pal Steve, Spiceheads Media, and I'm here. I'm sitting down for lunch. I'm not sure exactly. Oh yes, 12:35. I can't check in yet. I've done a bit of drone flying. There's plenty of people around. I'm sat in a little slightly shaded area in the corner. There's no ashtrays. I don't know if we're supposed to be smoking or not. And let's have a look. I've got a bottle of Coke Zero and a nice double whiskey. I thought you don't drink in the day, Steve. I don't. So, here's to us and fuck everybody else. Now, unfortunately, as you know, due to circumstances beyond our control, I'm on my own. Dawn can't be here until she's ready and wants to be here. Until she's ready to do a bit more filming, she'll just be in the background. So it's all up to her. When she's ready, she knows what to do. So, have a last drag of that, stomp it out, and we'll try and have a look at this menu. Now it is very, very sunny here, and it's quite an extensive menu. It's much the same as it's been for about the last 20-30 years, I think. And that's double-sided. So it's 12 till 9. After 9, the menu changes considerably. I'm not sure if I'm coming in then. Now, what I've just had now, let's have a look. I don't know if I can see it because of this light. I've just had a double famous grouse that was £6.20, bottle of Diet Coke £2.20, and 10-ounce rump steak £23.95, and 32. Good God. So what I've actually ordered is on this extras and special menu, and it's a Mrs. Altham's 10-ounce local rump steak, char grilled, £23.95, pan fried in garlic butter, fresh thyme, served with roasted shallots, portobello mushroom, confit or cherry tomatoes, and fries. So that's what we're having, folks. Let's just flick back on me and take my nonce glasses off. So it's been 2 days I've been trying to do this. I haven't been here properly for the last 20-25 years, I don't think. I used to live on the canal and I used to travel up and down and stop here. And I used to moor here for 2 weeks and then have to move because of it was then British Waterways, it's now Canal River Trust. That was the rules. But when I was here, I used to keep a sign in the window and it used to say, wanted size 8 blue-eyed blonde, 18 to 25. Must be able to gut fish and have our own boat. And on the end it was quite weird because lots of people would be backpacking along the canal and they'd say, well, what's this? I say, well, it's for a river journey, a canal journey around Britain, and I need some crew. And they'd have a look in the boat. They'd say, where do I sleep? And I'd say, on top preferably. Anyway, that worked 2 or 3 times, to be honest, and I was a bit of a tramp at that time, so it's quite a mad world. So I'm going to knock this off for a bit and try and set it up to see if I can film what I'm eating. So I'll leave you there for now. I'll see you all soon. Pal Steve, Spiceheads Media. Hello. Cut. Well everybody, it's Pal Steve. I'm at Guy's Thatched, Hamlet. I'll just try and get my glasses out of shot and have a little drink. He's drinking whiskey in the afternoon, folks. Well, it's only just afternoon. It could be fucking morning for all you know. So, we're off, folks. We're off. And we've got... ooh, a nice medium rare piece of hunk of rump. Let's get as close as I can. Now, there's a tomato. There's some of them chip things. And there's a giant portobello mushroom. And she's brought me a knife, but I've got no fork. And no salt and no fucking anything else. So that's a shame, folks. I'm going to have to eat it with just a knife, I think. That's more like Fat Steve would eat, innit? Let's just get this straight and just rip into that, folks. Rip into it. So that is very, very tasty. It's tasty, tasty, very, very tasty. It's very tasty. Now, what's these? These are shallots, I think. Now, shallots are hard to eat with a knife, but we'll have a go.
Not really.
Very, very tasty. There's some young ladies here. Oh, there's a man. This kind man's brought me some salt and a fork. Oh, how about that? Now, did I tell you about the story? I might have done the other day, actually. I had a little lad when I was late in life, and I brought him up for 4 years. And the social services said, we want to take him out with his mother. So I think he was 3 or 4. And he went out with these carers, the social services, and his mum, who I've no malice towards. We got divorced, and that was it. So they brought him back, and he sat in the car, and this social worker come in, and this social worker says, we've got a problem. I said, oh, what's to do? He said, we took him to McDonald's. And I said, yeah, he likes McDonald's. She said they put his food down on the table. He jumped up on the chair, and then he jumped on the table and started waving his arms about, shouting, fuck, 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 fuck. And I looked her in the eye and I said, and did you give him a fork? Anyway, I'm going to get tucked back into this more. I'm going to leave you for a bit. I'm going to come back in a few minutes when I've devoured most of it. So for now, it's Fat Steve, Spices Media at Guy's Court. No, it's not been Guy's Court for 35 fucking years, you muppet. I'm at Guy's Thatched, Hamlet, eating outside in this fucking sun canopy thing that isn't here. It's just appeared overnight. It wasn't here 25 years ago. Right, I'll be back soon. Catch you all later. Well, folks, I've nearly finished. Oh shit! I've got the salting shot. I've got my drinking shot, and I've got my nonce glasses on. So I'll just give you a little bit of right. Get rid of them. So I've got another nice piece of steak here and a bit of that mushroom. And as you can see, I'm nearly finished. This steak has a gorgeous taste, but it's a bit tough. A bit tough for this old fat bastard. But it's going down gradually. That sun is baking hot now. The shades here, I don't know if they pull them over or not. Lots of people here now, with cute little dogs drooling all over. So let's get a bit more. Now, some of them other Blackpool YouTubers, they'd move all that and put it on another plate and pretend they're finished. But I don't. I tell a story as it is. I tell everything as it is. So folks, unless we're mentioning the protected characteristics, then I can't always tell it how it is. So I can't say anything about disability, women, and all them other things, but I can say something about the LGBTQ plus it and that community, and that is, by law, you're not a woman and you can't go to the woman's toilet if you've got a fucking dick. So remember that. It's alright to wear a dress, it's alright to wear makeup and a wig. Be yourself. But don't subject it to children. So, Fat Steve's going to give in. He's going to leave a little bit of steak. He's going to get that bit. He's going to leave a bit of tomato, a bit of steak and a bit of portobello mushroom. He's going to eat that. He's going to put down his fucking knife and wash it down with a £8 Summit double whiskey and glass bottle coke. So for now, until tonight when we start again in the other restaurant, I might have a little ride round and do a little bit more shots around here. But there's a lot of people here. Children running about everywhere. Oh, he's filming children. Oh. Film what the fuck I want unless they're inappropriately dressed. So I'll catch you all later. Keep safe everybody. Fat Steve, Spices Media in beautiful downtown Billsborough. So everybody, Fat Steve, Spices Media, and I hope I'm filming now. I'm just having a big steak. I'm just having a little razz round. I'm trying to avoid the kids to my left, so I'm going to flick that way and head round away now as we look round the people out here. It's burning hot, very hot. There's one kid up ahead, there's one there. Let's try and avoid them. Can't get up them steps. We'll come back to this side and head down to the tow path a little bit. So there's still boats up and down here. There's families everywhere. I'm doing my best as I come up and through the car park. Ooh, that shade's nice. So I'll see if I can get, not sure if I can get down this bit of towpath this other way or not, because I don't want to fall. Whoa, for folks, whoa. That was a bit close. So I've got man on the bridge with a bike. I'm filming into the sun, which is not good. And this camera's making a weird vibrating thing in my hand. I don't know what it's doing. It says it's still filming. I'm under this bridge. Hello, echo, echo, Liverpool, echo. Whoop, whoop, ding, ding, pull up. Whoop, whoop, ding. You don't want to ever hear that sound if you're flying an airplane. So there's down that canal. It's come out under here a little bit to try and get rid of that sun. Christ, I'm going to end up falling in here. I can see it coming. If I do, you know, it's not staged, I promise. It's not. Whoop, 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 whoa, whoa. So I'm trying to get just out of that sun. Oh shit. But whoa, still fucking close I am. Right, I'm just out of the sun and I can't quite see Let's see if we can zoom down there. We've got that brick wall. So that's as far as I can get. Isn't it tranquil? Isn't it nice? There's a fly on my camera now. There's little midges flying about. So we're safely away from that water's edge. Just about. I've got sunglasses on. There's a bit of a vibration or a wobble still on this camera head. And I don't know what it's doing. Don't understand it. So we've got a boat moored just here. There's still weird little clicky movements it's doing. I might have to switch to the Osmo 2 because this is causing me trouble. Cheers, man. Oh, thank you.
No problems.
So I managed to get in there and I've not fell in. There's a gentleman just helped me back up. I'm just going to see now if I can get the key to go in the room. So that sun's high up to the left. I'm not sure what time it is. Let's just hope nobody's parked in front of this entrance, and they've not. So I'm going to leave it there, folks, and go and see if I can get in this room. There's people up on the balcony there. So I'll catch you all later. That's Steve, Spice Edge Media. So I've got my key, and I've got to go out of here. I've got to turn right. I've got to go up Sprout Lane. Oh. Can't get through there. We'll get through here. People just park any fucking where. With no comprehension of how difficult it is for some people. So this is Sprout Lane. Let's see if we can get over it without falling off. Not quite. We'll try in a minute. Cheers, man. Thank you. So that's twice I've got stuck. So a nice gentleman just pushed me over a ramp. The sun's high up to my right. There's some Yorkshire flags here. We'll try and get up and stay off these cobbles. No, it's not working. It's not working. Provisions is open there. Oh. Where are we going to get cans of Pepsi Max from? So that was the journey up Sprout Lane. We've got kids here on this pole. I don't know if we're going to get up this one or not. No, we're not going to get up that one. We'll have to go round this way a bit. Jesus Christ, this is a fucking nightmare, folks. You chose to come here, Steve. Yeah, because it's beautiful. It's paradise. Oh, I'm on the flat. I'm on the flat. I'm on the flat. Right, we're trying to avoid these kids. Flat 1, 2, and 2 and 3. Primrose Cottage. I think I've lived in a Primrose Cottage at one point in my life. So I'm in, and it's got a thing to put your key card in to turn the lights on, I think. But I don't have a key card. I just have a big wooden key. So it's going to be a bit dark. This is the first little look. Let's get out of my chair. And look at that, there's an extension lead, folks. That's good. Now, why doesn't anything work? I've got a nice view out to the canal. And let's see if these bedside lamps work. No. So it's going to be back to square one. And nice toilet, bathroom. That's fucking weird, that, folks. Oh, there's a shower around there. Right. I'll catch you later again. So stay safe, everybody. That's Steve, Spiceheads Media.